Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It's the 11th hour for the Export-Import Bank. Only 14 legislative days remain until this engine of economic growth shuts down. For 2 years, Democrats on this committee and many Republicans have asked the chairman to listen to reason with respect to the Export-Import Bank's reauthorization. We have pushed for action in this committee because for the thousands of American jobs and businesses across every one of our states and districts that count on EXIM support, the stakes are high. With 190 Democrats on record in support of a multi-year extension of the bank's charter and 59 Republicans on a separate reauthorization measure, including 5 on this very committee, the facts are unequivocal. A majority of the members of the Financial Services Committee and of the House of Representatives support keeping the Export-Import Bank up and running for the long term. In light of the staunch opposition from this chairman, I'd like to take a minute to thank Representative Stephen Fincher for having the courage to stand up for what he believes is right by offering legislation that commits to a long-term reauthorization of the bank. Unfortunately, despite the fact that the bank faces closure in just 14 legislative days, these 2 bills to reauthorize its charter are gathering dust in the chairman's office. Mr. Chairman, while you continue playing games with the Export-Import Bank, today we will do our best to remind you of the real people who will be impacted by shutting it down. Later in this hearing, you will hear from Michael Boyle, Chief Executive Officer of Boyle Energy Services and Technology. Mr. Boyle is a Republican, and his energy firm is located Manchester, New Hampshire, right in the district of Representative Ginta. He's going to tell this committee about how the Export-Import Bank took his business of 8 employees and helped it expand to 60 presently. For some reason, that engine of economic growth, which allowed Mr. Boyle to grow and expand his business, is the latest ideological target of this committee. Mr. Chairman, we are not legislating in a vacuum. Closing the Export-Import Bank will have real consequences for businesses trying to survive in an increasingly competitive marketplace. I'm disappointed this game continues, and I yield back my time.